out to Baltimore, cutting little sculptures, another series. The last time I made these things was like 2019, so we're going into 2023. I'm trying to have them set up at my studio and readily available, so that's the mission today.
Let's get to it.
Today we are at Open Works in Baltimore. This is where I go to cut all my sculptures, whether it be these small acrylic ones or some of the life-size wooden ones that you might have seen in a previous video. The space has a bunch of CNC machines, they have laser cutters, they have a really nice woodworking shop, they have 3D printers, pretty much anything you can think of. But what I really like about them is they offer day passes, so I'm only cutting, 2 or 3 times a year. I don't need to maintain a monthly or annual membership, but I still have access to use the machines. For this edition, I chose to go fluorescent orange and clear acrylic. The fluorescent acrylic emits somewhat of a natural glow. In the past, I've made them in fluorescent blue, black, and fluorescent green, which actually had a really strong glow. I'll show you guys a picture here. Funny story, I actually tried to give one of these green ones to Kid Cudi at a concert, but the security said that it looked like it was battery powered, so they wouldn't let me in the venue with it. Security can be hard to deal with, so I didn't even argue. I kind of just took it on the chin. It was a failed mission, but an attempt nonetheless. These sculptures originally started as a 3D scan of my body. Then I took that digital model, refined it, smoothed it out, and exported it to a slicing software called Slicer 3D. That software then breaks it down into layers, and in this case the assembly technique is called interlocked layers. They also do like stacked layers or radial layers. They have a few different options. As I assemble it, you could see the horizontal planes and the vertical planes, and the way that they interlock. They kind of fit together like a puzzle piece. Then I use a tiny needle to apply an acrylic adhesive, which is a really tedious process. Because the adhesive is so thin, sometimes it'll seep through the seams and then leave a run on the acrylic. So I try to avoid that by just doing small dabs at a time and then blowing and making sure that it's dry before I add more. Tell me this is not the coolest shit in the world. And then you got the top view. And then the bottom view. It's awesome. I was super proud of the packaging, so I had to get some good product shots here. If you made it this far, thank you. It means a lot. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Not for the algorithm, but for my morale. See you on the other side.